Okay, welcome to my channel Maths with Mahanti sir. Children, in the last class we discussed what is sector and how to find the arc length of a sector. Okay, so today let us discuss how to find area of a sector. What will be the formula for area of a sector? Let us discuss. Okay, see, now look at the figure as I told you in the last class. What is a sector? Sector is nothing but the union of any two radii and one arc. Okay. The region between two radii of a circle, sector is a part of the circle. It is a part of the circle. It encloses two radii and one arc, maybe minor arc or major arc. If the arc is minor, then the space between the minor arc and the two radii is your minor sector. And if the arc is major, the region between the major arc and the two radii is your major sector. Okay. So whether it is major sector or minor sector. Now the point is, how can we find the area of a sector? Yes. And also in the last class we discussed that how to find the length of an arc. Okay. Let us consider the same case and find what will be the formula for area of a sector. See, look at the figure. This figure shows a sector OAPB. See, APB is an arc. Look at APB is an arc. OA and OB are two radii. Suppose the length of the two radii is r. Okay. That means, and theta is the sector angle. You know what is sector angle? Angle subtended by the arc at the center is known as sector angle or central angle, whatever you say. Now, so this sector, clearly OAPB is a minor sector because this region encloses. This portion or a region is enclosed between two radii and one minor arc. So this is no doubt a sector. Okay. Now, how to find the area of this sector or minor sector? That is OAPBC. As I told you in the last class, let's see, when this sector angle theta, as it goes on increasing, when the value of theta, that is the sector angle, if it goes on increasing, then the length of arc will also increase. Like this, look at the figure. Here, the sector angle is theta, which is less than 180 degree. But in this figure, look at, what is the sector angle? You see, sector angle means, this is also a sector, you see. Here the sector is a what? Semicircle. In this figure, the sector is a semicircle. See, and what is the sector angle? Theta. It is equal to how many degree? 180 degree. So in case of a semicircle, I mean when the sector is a semicircle, the sector angle is equal to theta, which is 180 degree. That means when the sector angle becomes equal to 180 degree, then the sector becomes a what? Semicircle. And you know what is the formula for area of semicircle? It is pi r square by 2 or half pi r square. Okay. Now that means if the sector angle is theta, I mean 180 degree, if theta is 180 degree, then angle subtended by the corresponding sector. This is the corresponding sector. When theta, you see, when theta is 180 degree, when theta equal to 180 degree, in case of a semicircle, as I just told you, if the value of theta goes on increasing, then the length of arc will also increase. Okay. So, what will happen if theta becomes, if theta central angle or sector angle becomes equal to 180 degree, what will happen? We will get a semicircle and this is the corresponding sector. Now, how to get the area of the sector when you see, or what will be the area of the sector if sector angle is 180 degree? So, if sector angle you see, if theta is 180 degree, look at, in this figure, if theta is 180 degree, what is theta? Theta is the sector angle or central angle. If theta is 180 degree, then what is the area? Then area of, we are now going to derive the formula for area of a sector. Okay. What will be the formula to calculate area of a sector that we are discussing? See? So as I told you, this sector will be formed when the sector angle becomes equal to theta. I mean 180 degree. When theta becomes equal to 180 degree, the corresponding sector is nothing but a what? Semicircle. Okay. Because these two are radii. See, OA and OB radii, and this semicircle itself is an arc. So the region between these two radii and arc is what? It is a sector. So no doubt, semicircle itself is a sector. Okay. And we get the semicircle only when theta or the sector angle becomes equal to 180 degree. So that I am trying to explain. See, if theta is 180 degree, or sector angle is 180 degree, then the area of corresponding, you see, area of corresponding what? Sector. What will be the area of corresponding sector? Area of corresponding sector will be equal to area of semicircle, will be equal to area of semicircle. And you know what is the formula for area of semicircle? If this is radius, you see. Okay, this is the center. Then you know what is the area of semicircle? It is half pi r square or pi r square by 2. So, when the sector angle theta is 180 degree, then area of corresponding sector, that is semicircle, is equal to half pi r square. Now the point is, what will happen if the sector angle is theta instead of 180 degree? When theta is 180 degree, then we saw that area of the corresponding sector is equal to area of the semicircle, which is equal to half pi r square. Now what will happen if the sector angle is theta, not 180 degree? So follow the unitary method. Therefore, if sector angle is, if sector by unitary method, if sector angle is theta, not 180 degree. If sector angle is theta, whatever the value of theta may be, if the sector angle is theta, not equal to 180 degree. When theta is 180 degree, then area of corresponding sector will be equal to half pi r square. And when sector angle is theta, then what will be the area of corresponding sector? You see, by unitary method, if sector angle is theta, then area of, you see, area of sector. What will be the area of sector? This is the area of sector when theta is 180 degree. So by unitary method, if sector angle is theta, area of sector will be half pi r square, you see, half pi r square divided by 180 degree into theta. You see, this will be the area of the sector. This will be area of the sector when the sector angle is what? Theta. Now let us simplify this situation. Let us simplify this expression to get the area of the sector. Now on simplification, what you will get, you see, on simplifying this expression, therefore we can say that area of sector. So what we got? We got half pi r square into theta by 180 means it is 1 by 180. Let us simplify it. It will be theta by 300. You see, multiply 2 and 180, it will be 360 into pi r square. You see, so this will be the formula. This will be the formula, or this will be the area of the circle. See, this will be the area of the sector. This will be the area of the sector if the sector angle is theta. Okay, that means in a circle, if the sector angle is theta, or if the angle subtended by an arc at the center, an angle subtended by an arc at the center, if it is theta, whatever the values of theta may be. Okay. So if the angle subtended by an arc at the center is theta and the radius of the circle is r, or sector is r. Okay, sector is a part of the circle only, nothing else. It is the union of what? It is the union of two radii, any two radii and one arc, maybe minor or major. So that is sector. So if the sector angle is given, that means if an arc subtends an angle theta at the center having radius say r, then its area will be given by this formula, theta by 360 into pi r square. And you see, this pi r square is what? It is area of the circle. So we can write, this is the formula. We can write area of sector as theta by 360 into area of circle. You see, that means to find, radius is given. You see, if radius is given, find the area of the circle. You know the formula. It is pi r square. Pi is 22 by 7. Then you must be given the value of central angle or sector angle theta. So theta by 360 into pi r square. You put the formula, you will get area of what? Sector. Okay. Now children, we can still find the area. You see, this formula we will use. Theta by 360 into pi r square formula we will use to calculate area of a sector under what condition? If the sector angle and radius are given. If the sector angle and radius of a sector are given, then only we can use this formula. Now the point is, suppose you are not given the sector angle, try to understand. Suppose you are not given the sector angle, you are given only the length of arc, you see. You are given the length of arc and the radius. How to calculate the area of sector? When theta and r, that is sector angle and radius are given, we can easily calculate its area by using the formula theta by 360 into pi r square or theta by 360 into area of circle. Okay. Now the point is, suppose you are not given theta, you are given the value of r, I mean radius, and the length of the arc L. You see, in the last class we have discussed what is the formula for L. Length of arc, it is pi by 180 into r theta or theta by 360 into 2 pi r, same formula. These two formulae carry the same meaning. You can use any one of these two to find the length of the arc. Now the point is, if you are given the length of the arc and the radius of a sector or circle, how to calculate its area? You are not given theta, so we cannot use this formula. So what will be the formula for area of sector in terms of length of arc and radius? Let us derive. Okay, so it is very simple. See children, it is, now let us break this one. You see, theta by 360, we can write it is theta by, you see, half into theta by 180 into pi r into r. See, 1 by 2 into theta by 180, it is theta by 360, then pi r square can be written as pi r into r, you see. Okay, now you see, this is half. Now look at this, theta by 180 into pi r. This can be written as pi by 180 into pi by 180 into r theta. Okay, theta by 180 into pi r can be written as pi by 180 into r theta into r. C. Theta by 180 degree. Pi is actually radian. You know, radian is another unit of angle. Degree is a unit of angle. Degree is a unit of what? Angle, and radian is also a unit of angle. Okay, there is a relation between radian and degree. Pi radian, you see the relation between pi radian is 180 degree. Please remember, this is the relation between, this is the symbol for radian, C. Small c is the symbol for radian. Pi radian equal to 180 degree. That is the relation between radian and degree, which are two units of the same, that is angle. Okay, radian and degree are units of angle. Okay, they are related by that formula relation. Pi radian is always equal to 180 degree. See, so here theta by 180 into pi r, this can be written as pi by 180 into r into theta. Now look at pi by 180 into r into theta. But whose value is this formula? Pi by 180 into r theta is equal to L. So in place of pi by 180, see, in place of pi by 180 into r theta, we can write half L into r. See. So this is the formula. This is the formula, half L into r. What is L? L is the length of arc of the sector. Okay, and r is the radius. That means what I was asking just few minutes ago, that when length of arc and radius of a sector are given, how to calculate its area, you will use this formula. Thus we came to know that area of a sector can be calculated by two formulae. One is this is the first formula. Area of sector is theta by 360 into pi r square, where theta is the sector angle and r is the radius of the circle or sector. So if r and theta given, you can use this formula directly to find what? Area of a sector. But in case theta is not given, but you are given the length of arc and the radius, use this formula, half L into r. This formula can be derived from this formula. Okay, so you came to know what is radian, what is degree, what is the relation between them, how to calculate area of a sector if the value of theta, I mean sector angle and radius given, and if the value of length of arc and radius given. Okay, so children, I hope you understood how to find area of a sector. Now in this particular case, what I discussed, here I discussed the area of what? Sector. Sector means this minor sector. You see, in this figure there are two sectors. This is the minor sector and this is the major sector. Now this formula we apply. This formula is formula to find what? Theta by 360 into pi r square. This formula here we used to find the area of minor sector. Now you can ask me, sir, what will be the area of this major sector? If this is the, you see, if this is the minor sector, then this portion is the major sector. Now how to get the area of major sector? Very simple. You can easily calculate what will be the area of major sector. How can we calculate? See what is the formula? To find the area of major sector, what we will do? Area of major sector, you see, major sector will be equal to, see, if you subtract, you see, first you find area of the minor sector. First you find area of this minor sector by the formula either theta by 360 into pi r square or by using formula half L into r, depending upon the condition given in the question. Okay. First you find the area of the minor sector. After finding the area of the minor sector, how to get area of this major sector, which I have dotted, shown by dotted lines. You can take a point Q on this arc. This is the major arc. See, BQA, it is the major arc, and these two are radii. So no doubt this is the major sector. Okay. Now to find the area of this major sector, what you will do? To find the area of the major sector, what you will do? See, this angle will be how many degrees? 360 minus theta. Okay, because angle around the center is 360, complete angle measures 360. So if this angle is theta, then this angle will be how many degrees? Reflex. You know what is reflex? Reflex means more than 180 and less than 360. It is calculated to find the reflex of an angle. We subtract the angle from 360 degrees. So find the reflex of theta. So the sector angle will be 360 minus theta. You can use this formula, 360 minus theta by 360 into pi r square. That means you see, here the angle was theta in case of minor sector. But in case of major sector, the sector angle will be 360 minus theta. It is the reflex of theta. So you can use this formula to find what? The area of major sector. Or you can simply find, you see, we can also find, first you find area of circle, you see, area of circle, then you subtract area of minor sector. See, if you subtract the area of this minor circle from the area of the circle, you see, this is the minor sector and this is the circle. If the area of the minor sector is subtracted from the area of circle, whose area you will get? Definitely you will get the area of the major sector. So, thus we can calculate the area of major sector in two ways. Either by using this formula, find the reflex of this angle. Okay, put it in the formula theta by 360 minus into pi r square. In place of theta, you have to take 360 minus theta because that is the sector angle of the major sector. Okay, or you find the area of the circle, then find the area of the minor sector, then you take the difference, you will get the area of the major sector. Okay, children, in this class, I hope whatever I discussed, how to find area of sector, how I derived the two formulae to find area of a sector, you must have understood. Then I also discussed what is radian, what is degree, what is the relation between them. Then I discussed how to find area of major sector. Okay, so there are still many more things. How to find area of segment, what is segment, you know, but you do not know how to find area of segment. Then how to find area of minor segment, major segment, etc. There are so many things left in this chapter, that is area related to circle. We are going to discuss in the next class. I hope whatever I discussed in this class you must have understood. If at all it is true, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you.